Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Thursday Evening Sprints. How's everyone doing? Thank you for coming, by the way. Hello, Lynn. Love the black heart. Nice to see you. How you doing? Hey, Kiana. Hello, hello. Hello, beautiful people to yourself. How's everything going today? Hopefully y'all having a good day. It's been nice weather, although I can't say I've been outside. What's been going on? What's been going on? I'm just organizing some stuff. I've been trying to film some things, y'all. Your girl has been productive out of this world, although got too many things on my brain, but whatever. I've been trying to be productive. I hope that y'all have been as well. Hey, Ulysses, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? I feel like I've been missing everybody lately. I did go out yesterday, but when I got back, there was nobody sprinting. Like I got back, what time was it? I think it was, I don't know, it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I guess, when I was trying to sprint. And I kept looking for people, and it was like nobody was around. I felt unloved. I don't know where everybody was at, but it's that way sometimes. Hello, how you doing, Pat? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my lovely people. Thank y'all for coming today. What are y'all up to? What has your day been like, and what are you going to be reading? Whew. I've been having allergy issues all day today. Like this left eye has been watering like crazy. Only in the last maybe 5 minutes has it stopped. I don't know what's going on. No one has been sprinting. I missed you all on Tuesday. I had to work and couldn't jump on. Yeah, well, I mean, we're still here. We're still to support you no matter what. But yeah, I've been disappointed lately in not catching sprints. I thought maybe I was just missing it because, hit or miss. There's no formula. I haven't seen folks. I did catch Bonnie. Luckily, I checked and went on. And I was like, oh, there's Bonnie on Monday and Paco. But I feel like since then, it's been hit or miss. I caught Jen, part of Jen, and Christine on Tuesday. And other than that, it's just, I mean, daytime sprints, I can catch folks every now and then. I've been trying to, I don't know, it's been a lot going on here lately. I've just been a lot of stuff on my brain, but I've been trying to catch some sprints to help with my psyche, and it's been hit or miss with that. So anyway, y'all starting to sweat here. This room is warm. Hello, Christopher. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome back. What are you going to be reading today? I couldn't remember Christine's channel. Live from my library is Christine's channel. Okay, y'all. So I was thinking we could do some sprints. What do y'all think? I've been going through it. I'll be okay though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Anything you want to talk about? Within the confines of the internet, right? Hopefully everything will pan itself out. I always feel like there's a reason for everything. We just gotta see it through because it can definitely be a chore. I had to put my cat down yesterday, and that was not a y'all, that is not easy at all. My husband's cat, actually, and he took it way worse. This is the cat that really hates me, but she's been sick for the last, last few months. But we just made the decision to put her down yesterday, and it was just heartbreaking. She actually started liking me in the last few weeks. I think she was just trying to say goodbye or something for the last decade of torturing me, but oh my God, y'all. That was not fun. Not fun at all. So we have one pet left. Of the 5 we started with 2.5 years ago, we have one pet left. I don't know how that happened. Life be lifing, y'all. I need a change. When I tell y'all I laugh to keep from crying, I laugh to keep from crying. But we're gonna move on from that, okay? That's why I read. Alyssa says on Monday, I fell asleep right after work. 12-hour shift since Monday, so I was tired. Yeah, I feel you. I work 12-hour shifts as well, and I sleep very well initially on days that I work. Days that I don't work, I tend to have insomnia. So, melatonin is your best friend. Recently, I haven't tried it yet, but I found a patch. I haven't tried it, haven't even looked to see what's in it, but I may recommend it for you if it's good. So, but get your beauty rest, okay? You don't need all that beauty rest. You need rest, beautiful as is, but get your rest, y'all, okay? Kiana, yeah, we feel you. We're here for you, even if we don't know what's going on. Much love, okay? Working on homework, studying, hopefully she finishing The Giver. I heard of The Giver. What is The Giver about? Hopefully study it and homework goes smooth and you retain all of that stuff. Courtney, it is what it is. Life just be life. And yeah, it's just, we lost our dog in May. This cat I thought would outlast everybody. And I don't know where her illness stuff comes from, but we've been going back and forth to the vet. And a few grand later, here we at. But it's a natural process. She was 16, so lived a long life, but she was healthy up until a few months ago. So that's my issue. What happened? Yep. Blessings all the way, y'all. Hello, how you doing, Vanessa? What's going on? What you doing, girl? Family stress, money struggles, probably need a vacation. You see that, Kiana? Let me do it over here. Let me do it over there. All the way. Vacations don't fix everything, but it allows you to get your psyche right to be able to deal with the drama and stressors of life. So sometimes it's not feasible. So find your inner comfort and de-stressor in any way you can, y'all. Sometimes that means sitting in the car. It sounds weird, but sitting in the car away from everybody else in that little bitty incubator box, sometimes just take a few breaths, maybe bring you a few drinks. Hey, we're readers, bring your book. 5-10 minutes, sometimes that helps you, keeps you from strangling somebody, do what you got to do. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Much love, y'all. Much appreciated. Giver is a good book. Okay, I never heard of that. Oh, The Giver is so good. Okay, what is this Giver about? Okay, we all over. We giving the gives. Okay, let's see. What are y'all going to be reading? We're going to be sprinting shortly. Tell me, why do I get a timer? How about that? How about I just get a timer? That would go a long way, right? The Giver, if I can spell, because of my fat fingers. Is that by Lois Lowry? Dun, dun, dun. Just gonna try young adult dystopian novel. I love a good dystopian. Nope, go back from there. I'm just in the background here trying to figure out the timer, y'all. Nope, don't want to go to that. Oh my gosh, this thing keeps going to different things. Bear with me, y'all. Society at first appears to be utopian, but is revealed to be dystopian as the story progresses. Let me know if The Giver is, genre, science fiction, young adult, children's literature, dystopian. It concerns me, it says young adults / children. What does that mean? I don't get it. Let's see. How about we do some 30s? Right here. We're going to do a 30-minute sprint here, and then maybe it'll get the other folks here. Just doing some background, share my screen stuff here. It sounds kind of fun. Oh, they said it's a band. Society of History. Here we go. At the age of 12, Jonas, a young boy. I don't like the cover, I'll say that. Looks like an old cover. Come on. Da, da, da. Futuristic world. A boy is singled out to give special training from the giver who alone holds the memories of the true joys and pain of life. That sounds kind of interesting and intriguing. Is that pretty deep? Let's see, where am I at here? So far, so good. Vanessa and Kiana, even the kiddos are interested in the giver. Oh, there we go. There we go. That works. Are you a teacher, Mr. Christopher? Hey, Pat and Alyssa, say hello. Hey, Elena, how you doing, lady? Welcome, welcome. Vanessa says hello. Oh, yes. I read it as an adult. Okay, I've never heard of it. Is that like a school reading type thing? The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. Okay, heard good things, good things. Sarah, oh, I get you. I understand. May start Let Us Descend by Jasmine Ward. What is Let Us Descend about? I've heard that name. Good things about it, too. High school read. Okay. Yeah, my high school, my high school did not have really good reads. We had like classics like Raisin in the Sun, Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights. You know, all the reasons about why I don't like those type books. Those that I wanted to see what's opposite. Short YA, kind of predecessor to the Hunger Games. See, if my high school would have had things like that, like dystopian, fantasy, sci-fi books like that, I would love it. We had none of those type of books at all that was presented to us. Okay, so worth reading and it's quick. Okay, I may check it out. Series of, oh, now you see, I was like, yeah, then you just said series. Hey, Princess, how you doing, lady? Welcome. What you up to today, girl? Elena, good afternoon. Vanessa, listening to Iron Flame. That has been the book of the week. There is, oh my gosh, I was just sprinting with these folks. Darn it, Stacy. Hold up, let me show y'all. Let me tell y'all a video. Where are they at? There we go. Stacy and Steph. If y'all not subscribed, check them out. They tend to sprint. Oh, I see Brittany's on too. Okay. Right here. You see Stacy and Steph? They've been sprinting yesterday and today, getting through the Iron Flame. So if you're interested in some sprints dedicated to the Fourth Wing and the Iron Flame and all that stuff, that is a sprint for y'all. I'm great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Yama, how you doing? Went home, Mrs. Wiggins, and there's drama straight out the gate. Ooh, there you go. That's what I likes to hear. Hello, Pat. Hello, Princess. Say hello to everybody. Hey, Betty. How you doing, Jess? What's going on in the fold? We're about to start a sprint, y'all. 30 minutes. Chilling in a reading. No, you can't be in a reading slump. You're about to leave BookTube. You got to read like tons of kick-ass stuff to tell us before you go out with a bang. How did that happen? What's going on? How can we help you? Let us help you. What's going on? How are you doing? What are you reading today? What are y'all all reading today? I'm about to read Leslie Effin Jones. I finally got it, Kiana. I was shocked. I went to the library to pick up some other books, and this was the first one they put on the stack. Like, give me that shit. I'm ready to read it right now. I'm on page 5. Courtney, are you participating in Reindeer Readathon? I don't know what that is. The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember. For those of y'all, last year, I hosted Holiday Havocathon. It's not going down like that this year, so don't ask. What's Reindeer Readathon? As long as it's not Christmas books, because I am reading what I have come December and January. So if a readathon fits into that, great. Other than that, no. So let me get me a pen and paper, and maybe I'll write it down and take a look. I'm all for information. Reindeer Readathon. I plan to do a challenge in December, but y'all gotta wait for me to let y'all know what it is till later. All right, I'm gonna write that down. But if you can tell me what it is right here, I much appreciate it. 15 books last month, and now I don't want to read it all. How big were those books? Get some graphics in there. Yeah, that is a lot. But we like to read, so I'm sorry. Maybe one of those books just wasn't good for you, but it's good to take a step back. Do you, do you. I don't want you to start not liking reading. So maybe you need to just take a little time off and then come back to it. Okay. But we got your back. Okay. You're a gamer. Get some gaming in. You're still doing something. Princess is leaving booktube, like really. Castle Library here. December is her last month. I will be there for Reindeer Readathon. Who is the host of Reindeer Readathon? Give me some details. Yeah, December for sure. Yeah. Eric from Break Even Books is the main host. Why do I not know that? I don't know that name, but I remember Reindeer Readathon. I must have seen some other co-hosts because I remember all the readathons at the end of last year. And I definitely remember reading about or hearing about Reindeer Readathon. Okay. All right. I wrote it down. I'll take a look at it. Co-host this year. Started Lucha of the Night Forest earlier today, and it is good so far. There you go. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying it. How far are you into it? Prompts associated with each of the reindeer, Rudolph, and you put on the team, read the prompts on your team points. Okay. I might be interested in it. I'm trying to kind of get some books off my docket and also I'm trying to reclaim and do a balance of my personal time versus booktube. So every few months I do that of, hey, what am I doing? How much time am I spending with my family and other things? So I just took a little bit of a step back. I'm still active, but I'm not like all over the place like I was before. And December is another one of those months where a lot of things going on. So I'll see how intrusive that is into what I'm doing. A lot of times when you have teams, you have to be active and like discords and all this other stuff. And I'm horrible with that. So we'll see though. I wrote it down. A few random people from a winning team will win. Oh, well, I like some prizes. You should have led with that. I'll take a look. But me like some prizes. Me get some gift cards. Although I still have a gift card. I better have a gift card that I won earlier this year. There we go. I got it. Can't be letting my money out the window. I still ain't spent this. I think I'm trying to figure out. It's going to be my Christmas gift. I want to buy a book with this that I know is going to be something poignant, something I'm going to keep like for a long time. I was thinking the 1619 Project because it's a big book. I can read it over time. Or there's Black AF, Black History AF, something like that. So I don't know. I'm holding it. You got to hold it for a special occasion. That's what I'm doing with that. But it's definitely going to be something related to history. LOL. She talking stuff. Always. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Reading Vicious by V.E. Schwab. Nudge the like button. Always appreciate it. Always. Okay, y'all, let's get into this first 30-minute sprints. As you know, we try to get out of here as close to 7:30 as possible. My beautiful co-host, hopefully, will be along within or right after this sprint. And that's it. That's all I got to say right now. Okay, so we're going to put this 30 minutes on here. And I hope that y'all have some good reading or whatnot. Oh, hold up. We got another lovely lady in the house. Hello. How are you doing, Chalandria? Evening, everyone. Been a while. Hope you're doing good. A special hello to you. Well, thank you very much, Miss Lady. Thank you very much. We're about to do a sprint, okay? So let me know what you're reading. Happy read. Oh, hold up. That is supposed to be 30 minutes. All right, there we go, y'all. Happy reading. Watch the sun go down. Hello, hello, hello. How was your reading? I went and got some popcorn. Oh, I forgot to fix my ring light. I feel like this light just continues to go out. Hold on, let me get some more light. I got a shortage going on here. There we go. Okay, hopefully you can see me better. How did your reading go? I felt like that sprint went very, very quickly. But that's okay. That's okay. I got some popcorn because I'm hungry. That's about it. What's I in the chat? What am I in the chat? Sorry, I'm trying to look. All right, we're here. So Lena says, happy reading. I hope that your reading went well. What is everybody reading for anybody that's come to the chat now? Pack says, hello, Andrea. Elena, you guys, see you guys later when the timer goes off. Well, we are back. Let's see if you're back too. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. Always appreciate it. Our sunset was beautiful tonight. Purple, pink, and reds with clouds, and the red was bright, just breathtaking. Oh, I bet you that's pretty. I haven't seen a sunset in a minute, like a real live one, but that's always beautiful to watch. It lets you see that you are a much smaller person in the grand scheme of the world. I love Mother Nature. It always has a way of making you put things into perspective about just how much we think our issues are and what the bigger picture in the world is. So love it, love it. So I can't speak. All right, let's go. Reading The Water Dancer by Tanisha Coates, one of my favorites of the year. Ooh, okay. What is The Water Dancer about? I'm somewhat picturing the cover in my head because I've heard of it, but do I know what it's about? No. Are you enjoying it? Yes, I'm glad. Hello, Chrissy. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Love the ambiance. we try. Excuse me. Hey, Pat, long time no talk. How have you been? How have y'all been? I was on a call with my Path Point friend Janet today. 34th. Ooh, tell Janet happy birthday and sing it to her. So at least I did not go to program today and tomorrow. It was too windy outside. The weather gives me allergies. Inside gives you allergies. This eye right here has been leaking all day long. Drink plenty of water and take your allergy pill. That's the best you can do sometimes. Oh, man. Well, that's good you didn't have to get out because, yeah. The weather is definitely changing. I'm not a fan of it, but we gotta keep up with it, I guess. So whatever. So what's everybody reading, and how far did y'all get? I am reading. I was saying this earlier. Leslie Effin Jones. I got to one part. I got up and got some popcorn because I got to one part and I was like, okay. This is heavy. Are y'all one of those people that when it gets kind of heavy when you're reading, you gotta like take a breather? That's how I am. It's like, okay, let me get up, let me regroup, get a snack, get some water, we'll talk or whatever, and then come back. And then I can, get the second wind when it comes to something really heavy. Like, ooh. It really makes you wonder. Some bad people in the world. I hate it, but it's what we deal with it, y'all. All right. So let's get to the next sprint. I'm going to do, I guess 30 is the theme of today. I'm going to do another 30-minute here. Hey, Jigra, how you doing, lady? Just joining. Y'all see that? You saw the ring light just turn out again? Why? Ugh. I only have this one. I had two and I gave my other one away. That was a bad idea. All right, I'll fix it later. Hopefully y'all can see me enough. Going to be deep cleaning the bathroom. Ooh, that's a chore. Okay, I wish you good vibes with that one. Leaning towards Black Sun. I've not read, but I've heard great things. Hey, Jigra, condolences on deep cleaning. You are fully aware. Yes. Okay. There we go. Reading Joy in Christ's Presence. I had to regroup and get some tea. I was undone. Oh, okay. Very poignant, Chrissy. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that you're enjoying it overall. Okay. I just got home from my doctor's appointment. I got to return to work. Oh, really? Oh, man. Okay. It's been a minute. Okay. Okay. Are you excited or you're like, no, it's too soon? How are you feeling about that? Let us know. Is this something positive or negative? Hey, Chikra, 125 pages into chapter 2. Hold up. 125 pages and into chapter 2. You're in chapter 2 and it's 125 pages in for chapter 2? Am I understanding that right? How long is this book? Can you tell me what is the story about the assassin's blade? No. No. I hear there's a lot of killing. Let's see. Let's talk about the assassin's blade. Why not? I know it's on my list, but Sarah J. Maas. It's a series. 425 is not bad. Apparently, it's a hold up. No, that's Throne of Glass. Fantasy. Selena Cardothian is the kingdom's most feared assassin. Okay, I like that already, and I love that cover. Love the cover. Let's see. Oh, it's a novella to Throne of Glass. I didn't know that. Okay, see, I learned something new. Okay, Throne of Glass is on my list. I didn't know. No, that can't be right. This is 464 pages. I must be missing something. The Assassin's Blade, The Throne of Glass novellas. Is this multiple books? Now I'm utterly confused. Selena is the kingdom's most feared assassin, but she works for the powerful, ruthless Assassins Guild. She used to no one and trust only her fellow killer. She's going on a mission. She makes friends and enemies, defies some orders. Prequel to The Throne of Glass, collection of 5 novellas offers readers a deeper look into the history of the assassin and enthralling deadly world. So it's a bunch of novellas. Okay, that is interesting. Nobody has said that before. They just said it's a big book. Okay. So it's 5 novellas. I don't understand why it's not just one story. Is that certain missions? Okay. I don't get it. Okay. I guess she's going on her different missions and you're learning things about her. Okay. Learn something new, y'all. What kind of popcorn do you eat? I might be influenced. This is called cheap, buttery popcorn I shouldn't be eating. Regular microwave popcorn. Nothing fancy at all. I don't even know the brand. It was whatever was on sale. I prefer, because it's healthier, to just make my own popcorn. I have a popcorn popper. And that way I can or cannot put whatever I want on it. But I was being lazy today and I got in a sale. So I had these popcorn bags. They're old. Probably expired by now anyway. In the junk drawer. So I just picked it up. But these are some older ones. Just buttery goodness. Hello. Sergey Mass, I heard the series was good. I did hear the series was good. Okay, thanks. Okay, that works. Hello. It's positive. I'm a little nervous about the cardio with all the weight gain and immobility. Hopefully they won't find me in one of the cribs sleeping next to a baby. No, you're good. You do pediatric nursing. So are you just in the nursery? Because it's walking. I get it. Healthcare, everybody walks. It is what it is, no matter what. You're doing a lot of walking, but some people do more than others. So I would think if you're in one area, it's kind of more like standing and walking a little bit. So pull up a chair. I remember back in the day when I was at a hospital where we did pediatrics and they did the NICU. Them nurses were always sitting in the NICU. I was like, okay, so, but you get conditioned. It'll take time. I'm pretty sure your coworkers are very much aware of your medical condition and that you've been out. So, just make sure the manager's aware of your limitations. You'll be good. Good vibes for you, girl. Good vibes. Hopefully we still see you around, because I know them 12-hour shifts can get to you. So hopefully we still see you around as much. I love the Throne of Glass. Been reading with Paco's readathon. Awesome. That's over with, right? Or is he still doing it? Cheap butter popcorn. Exactly. Exactly. And when I did used to get microwave popcorn and bought it more frequently before I decided it was healthier just to get the bag of popcorn and pop it myself, I used to always get like light or extra light butter. This is like movie theater popcorn butter. If this was not dirt cheap on sale, I would not be getting it because this is not the type. Which is funny because I recently put out a How to Get Fit with BookTube channel, and here I am eating butter. I understand. I should do a BookTube contradictions video. I could be eating chips, When I go to the bookstore, there's a whole section dedicated to Masses books. Yep, probably Coho too. I keep telling myself I will read at least one of her series. I tend to, when somebody's really popular, I tend to kind of steer clear of them. But eventually I circle around and I'll maybe read one, like Coho. I read Verity. I probably won't venture past that. That was the book I kept hearing the most about, and it was good. But, let's get some new blood. Sarah J. Maas, I heard Throne of Glass. That might be it. When? Don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Just reading here. Oh, that works. We're about to do the same. Chrissy says, I'm still on the fence about it. I might be influenced, but then again, I don't know. Take your time. The book will always be there, okay? In the NICU. Oh, okay, perfect. We're on our feet all night. Oh, the babies don't do anything. That's true. Take your chair. I used to see nurses be in the little willy chair and wheel themselves around sitting in the chair, but I understand every place is different. I don't get a chance to sit with the assignments I get. We're critically understaffed. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's true. That's true, y'all. I'm not a patient care tech, but I definitely in my last shift did a lot of patient care tech duties. Like I fed 2 patients. That is nowhere in my job description, but these little old 90-year-old ladies would never have eaten and would have starved if somebody didn't feed them. And the nurses were so busy because they've gotten rid of a lot of our techs. And it's really sad because in the end, patients suffer. But the hospitals are trying to save money, or they just literally just don't have the staff because they just don't have enough workers. And it's really sad. Really, really sad. I've seen people that the tray was delivered, like in the hospital, the food service brings the tray, and the tray got picked up, never touched. That's sad. And I wonder why patients continue to come back. Colleen is hard to stop for me. Not too bad. She's just overhyped. I don't have anything against Colleen Hoover. Just overhyped. It's like, it ain't that great. Like, come on now, But that's TikTok. She thanks them in the back of the book. I say it all the time. Just do it. There you go. Just do it, right? All right, y'all. Let's get to this sprint here. Remember, we were trying to get some reading done here. So, I'll see y'all in 30 minutes. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, hello. How did your reading go? Let me see where I'm at. I am doing pretty well. Ooh, look who we have here. We have Miss Mel. Hello, lady. How are you
Hello.
doing?
Good. How are
Hello,
you?
hello, hello.
How are
Y'all, we
you?
acquired a guest. We have friends. We're not the lonely girl in the corner. How are you doing?
Tired.
Tired? Did you just get in from work?
Yeah.
It's one of them long days. How's your week been going?
It's been okay. It started off not great, but it's slowly trying to get better.
Hey, you know what? I'm all for progress. All
Right.
for progress. Anything you want to share, or you want to keep it to yourself?
I mean, it's not anything interesting. My mom went into the hospital on Sunday night, so that obviously made my week not start off great. We were in there in like the middle of the night, so had to call out sick on Monday. And when you call out sick, it's not like, oh, you just don't have to do your work. It just means that you have to find time during the week, you know, to catch up. So it's been working a lot of extra hours on top of the extra hours that I already worked to make up for the fact that I didn't work on Monday.
Well,
So
that sucks.
yeah, the good news is that my mom is okay. Well, she's kind
Right.
of okay. We still don't really know what's wrong with her,
Mhm.
but our main concern was making sure that she didn't have a heart attack and that she didn't have a blood clot. And so they said those things are in the clear, but we
Right.
still don't know what's causing her issue.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I wish her luck with all of that because health stuff is not easy, especially when they don't know what it is. That
Mm-hmm.
diagnosis, and that's like the in between period. That's the most precarious when you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out what exactly it is because you can't treat it until you know. So,
Right.
well, stay on top of the test. That's for sure. Because I don't know what to say. Good vibes in that respect. It has been a crazy time. I was telling people earlier, I had to put down my cat yesterday. So
Oh
that's just
my
like
gosh.
traumatizing. Yeah. I was saying that we went from having 2.5 years, we went from having 5 pets to one. They're
Yeah.
just like dropping like flies in our home.
Oh
So it's
my
like,
gosh.
and this
Are
dog
you
had
okay?
problems. Yeah, I'm fine. It was my this was the cat that didn't like me that much, but in the last few weeks she started loving me, like meet me
Mm-hmm.
at the door and stuff. I think it
Mm-hmm.
was just kind of making amends, or just she was in so much pain. Maybe she just wanted comfort. She was like, "I'm gonna go to the enemy because I'm just that desperate." I don't know. It was her time. I think we did the best by her. It's just it's hard on my husband. He's had her 16 years. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Take care of yourself, people. Take care of your pets and anybody that you love. Okay, hold them tight, no matter what. We were just talking in the chats here. We did 2 sprints. We're gonna do one more. I gotta get out here around 7:30, so we're gonna do another 15-minute sprint and then get out of here. If you're okay with that.
Cool.
But we're gonna get to some chats now. So I think that's where we left off. Chrissy was like, "Nope," to Coho, not gonna do it, not gonna do it. And Jigra says, "Go ahead and do it." Chrissy's gonna unsubscribe. Solandria's calling Hoover. The ladies in my club would picked one of the books titled "Without Merit." I am
Mm-hmm.
not thrilled about that. That's the thing about when you're having a book club. You go with the consensus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, that's one of the things. I'm like, nope. I quit a book club because I was like, I don't want that book. I was like, I'm out. It's not like watching a movie. Reading takes a lot of time. I
That's
gotta
true.
commit, like really want to commit to
Yeah.
reading a book because of the amount of time and investment in it. A movie, no sweat. So, but yeah, I was like, nah, y'all, no fam. Have you've read? You like Colleen Hoover though, right?
The books that I've read of hers, I've enjoyed them. I think the only one that I didn't like was Layla, and I just didn't like the way. I'm not gonna say I didn't like the ending. I didn't mind the ending. I just didn't like how the main male character was written. The way that the author wrote him. When I say the way that Colleen wrote him, I didn't like that she like justified his actions because they really weren't justifiable, but it seemed like she was trying to justify them and be like, oh, it's fine because this, and it's like, no. But outside of that, I like, the books that I've read of hers.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've only read the one, but I'm going to assume with all the books that she has written and sold that, she's a good writer for the masses. Like if you're
I think you have to know what you're getting into when you read her books, because one of the issues that a lot of people have is for a long time she was being like marketed as like a romance writer, and her books are not romance. It's not any kind of romance I ever want to have, that's for sure. She's more of like a contemporary like fiction that might have some kind of like romance subplot, but usually the romance is either like toxic or abusive and things like that. So it's like you have to know what you're getting into before you pick up her books. Because if you go into it with the wrong mindset, you're probably going to hate it.
Yeah. I think a lot of people dislike her because she's just so overly spread, like popping out books every once in a while. But, I'm not going to hate on her success. I'm just not going to keep contributing to it because I just feel like there's so many other writers out there. I'm like, okay, you got your Do Flowers, you're out there. And it's like, also, it's like, what other books are there? Like, that's all I read or heard about, like when I first started, especially like Book Talk. It's all, and Alma Trout, I forgot her first name. What's her first name?
Jessica. I can't remember. I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember.
Alma Trout, Sarah J. Maas, and Colleen Hoover. That was it. When I first started, I'm like, is that all they're reading? I mean, it's like, okay. So
I think though the people that talk about those authors and authors that are like that are people that are reading for pure enjoyment, not for any like how like for me, for example, when I watch Netflix, I watch a lot of like reality dating shows because it's very like low energy, like low brain power. Like I don't have to think too much about it. That's kind of how those authors' books are, where they're very easy to read, very easy to understand, jump into. It's like addictive. You want to know what's going to happen. It's kind of like a quick in and out. When you're looking for something that's going to like really stimulate your mind, those are not the books that you want to go to.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit of both. Like, I don't mind just reading a book for surface level and enjoyment or whatnot. I'm not reading for some intellectual scholar thing, But yeah, her books are mainstream for pretty much anybody. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's an audience for everybody. I just think that it's like, okay, I'm not going down the rabbit hole of 20 million books by them. Let me go to something else. But I would like to read a Sarah J. Maas at some point. Her books are just thick as hell. And I'm like, dang.
That's true.
So we'll see. But there it is where I will stop for Colleen Hoover, okay, and let the other girlies patronize her, okay. Amal says, hello, finished 6 weeks to live and starting Raspberry Danish Murder. Cute little cozy. Joanna Fluke and listening to Left to Die. You are always in the midst of 5-6 books. How do you keep them straight? I may do 2 at a time, but that's as far as I go.
This is the first time that I've like been reading multiple books at the same time. And it's because I'll start like the way the readathon is set up. Like I'll start a book for a prompt, and then like another prompt will drop, and then I'm like, oh, I got to go to this one. I got to jump back and forth. So I had like 3 books going at one time. I was like, oh my gosh, who am I?
Is it that fast paced for the readathon?
Yeah, like the first book dropped on the 31st. I mean, the first prompt was on the 31st. The next one I think was on the 3rd. The next one I think was on the 5th, and then the next one was today.
So then you have to go back. Do you finish the books or you just stop?
Yeah, so you finish the books, and then you have other like bonus books that you can read. So my bonus books are the ones that I have to like stop in the middle of reading them so I can read the main prompt books and then go back to the bonus books later.
That's chaotic. That to me, that prevents me enjoying thoroughly the book. See, readathons sometimes take time. You gotta like be in a mindset. Like, I'm not at that mindset this month. And then I'm gearing up for a trip, and then around the trip so I can go to the trip. I'm working a lot. So I just need to mood read. So I'm mood reading through 2 different things. And then that's about it. I see all the sprints though. Forget a clue. Y'all are rocking and rolling with that. Love it, love it, love it. Jigra says, Shalandria, sounds like you're participating in the Not Thrilled with Marriage book club. She was talking about not wanting to go with the book.
Mm-hmm.
Praying for your mom for better. I mean, awesome. Yeah. Hopefully she gets better soon and she's home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Blessings to your mom.
Thank you.
Blessings. Chrissy says, sorry to hear. Yeah. Yeah, it's a time. Oh, 22 years old. Wow. That cat was living some stuff. You know what? That is a testament to the greatness of testament to how great that you took care of your pet, that they live that long. Because that's a lot. I don't know. I would get tired of a pet that long. That's also bad. It's true. But some more. Have about 3 hours left. Awesome. Almost done. Okay. Love the green hearts. Love it, love it, love it. Jennifer, thank you.
Oh.
I was in the J category. Jessica, I'm gonna try. Hello, Nell. Hello, Nell. Okay, so you just got home, so I'm assuming you're just gonna get your life together, right?
I think if my fish is thawed out, I will make dinner. But I'm listening to, what is this book called again? I forgot what I even picked up because I just picked it out today because the prompt just dropped. Lucha of the Night Forest.
Somebody else was reading that.
Oh, really?
In the chat, somebody mentioned they were reading
really?
earlier. I can't remember who it was. I will lose track.
I never even heard of this book until today.
I never heard of it either, but somebody else is reading that. Who else is reading it in the chats? They mentioned it. Solandra says, Jiga, apparently I'm not even motivated to buy the book. Oh, are we talking about that one? Oh, no, she's talking about Coho.
Colleen Hoover, yeah.
Somebody else is, who is it in the chat?
What are the odds?
Let's see. I'm going to be forever if I go back in here. Okay, I'm going to just let whoever said they were reading that pop up. Otherwise, I'm going to be scrolling for days. I'm reading Leslie Effin Jones. She is hilarious. She's thus far talking about all these scenarios and situations she was in her childhood. She cusses a lot. I knew that, but not that much. It's like, and she's like the MF for this. I'm like, girl, you in 6th grade. What are you doing?
Not the 6th grade.
They can teach. I want to know, Kiana, I think you're talking about reading this book. I'm confused about how you got 3rd, 4th grader insulting a teacher and then they cry. Aren't you a grown-ass woman? Why are you crying? Because a kid insulted you. I don't understand. That's what the teacher she had. But anyway, this book is funny. Is
it a fictional story?
No, this is her biography.
Okay, that's what I thought.
When did this come out anyway? I just ran across it when I was looking at library stuff. Oh, it just came out this year. Huh. Yeah, I was looking at memoirs in my library and what things they had. I was like, Leslie Jones. I don't even know.
It's Elise's. I found the comment. It was Elise's.
Oh, it was Elise's? Okay, awesome. Yeah, but this is funny. I just wish the audiobook, I'm going to be done with reading this before the audiobook come through. So I'm just going to miss out on that component. Hated chat, Mr. Wiggins, something else. I don't know what I just missed, but blessings to your mom. Nell's mom was sick, yeah. But she's home, but they got to figure out what's going on. Leslie Jones, she is super funny. She's funny. She's a unique funny, and I like that, but I think it has to do with just her physicality. And I like the idea that she's so different from other people in Hollywood. That's a really good, unique perspective. You know who Peter Dinklage is? Mm-hmm. He's a little person. He was in the Game of Thrones. He was in that movie, The Boss, with Melissa McCarthy. Anyway, he's a little person and he's fine as hell. I would throw what Princess said, throw some ass. I would throw some ass all day right in that face. Okay.
Oh my God.
I love Peter Dinklage. But there was one of those Naked and is it Naked and Afraid? You know those reality shows where they put the two people in the woods or whatever somewhere, and they're naked with just a machete and like a satchel thing, and they got to survive 30 days. The wilderness shows. Anyway, they did like a mock show with them. I think it was an SNL skit or something else, but it was him and her, which they're exact opposites. He's like this, little person, white dude, and she's this big black woman, right? Loud. He's kind of quiet. She's loud as hell, right?
Mhm.
And they had them together in the skit. And they had like the little things covering them up.
Mhm.
I'm sure they weren't naked, but the simulation was like they were naked.
Mhm.
It was so funny. Like I was dying laughing. It was just hilarious about how she was talking shit about him. And in the end, they wound up like being friends or lovers or something. It was so funny. Anyway. Yeah, she's funny. The cousin Leslie's, yeah, girl, she was like, I'm just like, I'm not even that far. This book reads really quickly. Once you actually sit down and like read it. I just wish I had the audio. I'm telling you, nothing like a good memoir with an audio. And I've had a few audios with celebrities that like to cuss. I'm not a huge cusser. I cuss, but I'm not huge. But I
Mhm.
love when I hear other people that like to cuss. Like celebrities, especially because their roles aren't always
Uh-huh.
there. But I love it when they go hard in about, just realness. You have black realness where you're not
Mhm.
sugarcoating it.
Mhm.
I appreciate that. That's her. I do think it's well, okay. I won't. I feel like I'm giving my book review, but I do wish she had some photos. But whatever. Um, Wait to hear how she ruined the. I just got to that part. Yeah, what is wrong with my ring light? It's being a hater. Whatever. Yes. Reading it too. I like it so far, 12%. Yes, definitely.
Oh.
Inner white woman.
I'm right around the same place. I'm at 13%.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, so everybody's going through. Okay, so let's get to this last sprint, 15 minutes, and we'll chat a few and then be out. I'm sorry we didn't get a lot of time to chat with you, but
It's okay.
we got to keep going. All right, we got 15 right here, and I'll see you on 15. That was quick. I thought I had a minute and a half left. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to Leslie F. and Jones talk about this beat. Let's just say that. For anybody that read it, they already know. I'm on the part where she's talking about this bee. Anyway, how was the break? Did you make some food?
Yes, I put my fish in the oven, so that should be done in like the next 20-ish minutes.
Okay, that's good. And how's your book going?
It's going well. I think I read like 4 or 5% during that sprint, so a little bit of progress.
Progress. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see about the chats here. Talandria says, I have a question in light of the book I read, Confessions in B Flat by Donna Hill. Who would you follow, Martin Luther King Jr. or Malcolm X? This question is for everyone. Ooh, okay. So Martin Luther King advocated, they're both from the civil rights. Martin Luther King advocated for nonviolence and peace and love your enemy. And Malcolm X advocated for by any means necessary. You bring the guns, I'm going to bring one too. I just also read some civil rights stuff. And it just pisses me off. A lot of it just pisses me off. I see both sides. That's a good question. What do you think?
I think
that's hard.
Who would you follow? I probably would follow Martin Luther King, but I would probably also still support Malcolm X.
Yeah, I'm like in between. What I thought is interesting, I just finished reading March, graphic novel series. Check out a video that I did earlier this week. But they were talking about in March, it was Congressman John Lewis. He was close with Martin Luther King. They followed in the same nonviolent protests ideologies. But a lot of the groups, no, actually that might have been, anyway, whatever. They were saying that in the books that the many of the nonviolent civil rights groups actually were protected by the violent ideology civil rights groups. So that allowed them to maintain their nonviolent status. So a lot of them kind of go hand in hand, but it's like, I don't know. That's a hard question.
Yeah, I'm not by nature a violent person unless I am provoked to that point. So I don't think that I would be a good fit for Malcolm X's group.
Yeah, but I think people can bring you to the point though. Like I've been learning a lot about history because they don't teach you a lot of that stuff, like the real stuff in school, right? Like I heard about the sit-ins and the marches and things like that, some of them, but I didn't know so much in depth about it. Like the March on Selma, like you have these people that are marching, wanting the freedom to be able to vote, right? And they're marching, and then they decide to take a knee to pray, because apparently for these organizations that did like a lot of the sit-ins and civil rights stuff, they had already made resolve that if I die, that is for the struggle. Like they had wills made and everything, prepared to die. Because they're sitting there in a lunch counter and people are like beating them, and also, but they've made already peace with that, right? So for those that formally joined these organizations in order to, march for civil rights and whatnot, but they're walking and then they took a knee because they see the police across like the bridge or whatever. So they took a knee to pray because they were like, we don't think this is in well. These people are literally praying on one knee to themselves, and then the cops just come and beat the tar out of them. Like it's just, I don't know. I just feel so just upset by a lot of the stuff that I've been reading lately. I got to take a little bit of a break, but I commend people that do peaceful protests, like back in the day. I know the time now is different. So, but I don't know. I'm with the mindset now versus the mindset of Black people back then, and that to me is everything to do with why I think that I like the idea of Malcolm X's philosophy. You know, he's preached Black nationalism. You know, so but at the same time, I don't think that would ever be possible in the US of just having our own communities because it's so intertwined with stuff. So I don't know. Good question. Look at you asking a book club question. Okay. What about you? 89% left to die. Okay. 2.5 hours left. The book reminds me a mix between Flatliners and X-Men. Okay. I enjoy Flatliners. Well, I'm glad that you are enjoying the book and you're almost done. Maybe you can get it done tonight. Thanks for the sprint. So thank you very much for coming. Much appreciated. We're going to be getting out of here shortly. What do you have on the docket?
Sprints on Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. And that's pretty much it coming up. I think I have sprints next week, like on Monday, but those sprints are not on my channel. Those sprints are on Danny's channel. I think I'm scheduled to do sprints next week on Wednesday. I'm trying to remember like what the sprint schedule is because we all are, like you said, we're all doing sprints different times, different days. So I think I'm Saturday at 10 a.m. and probably Wednesday at 6 p.m. I want to say something like that. But other than that, I don't have anything else planned. I have videos that I need to edit, but I don't have anything that's ready to go up yet.
That's what I was going to ask if you have a video coming out tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, that's what I spent some of today doing, making videos and editing. So, because I will be going out of town next week. No sprints on Tuesdays, y'all. If y'all are here, no sprints on Tuesday, but I will be here on Thursday. Not here, but somewhere else. Library, understand both approaches, but with my personality and passion, just know Malcolm X would be my teacher. Yeah, I mean, you have that protection within that community. So I can see the appeal of that. I don't know how I would be, but yeah.
I don't think my energy would work with Malcolm X's energy.
Well, he'd have to teach you your energy, I guess. I feel like I haven't read a whole lot about him. Sorry, I'm looking at a spot here. I was recently looking at something of the Black Panther Party, and I know he wasn't like really officially a part of that, but I know he kind of has some of their same ideologies. Mm-hmm. So it is kind of scary, you know, when you're getting people with guns, but at the same time, I feel like when you're looking at the non-peaceful or the non-violent approach and some of the things they went through, it's utter chaos. It's almost like damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know? And so it's just, but both ways get attention. And that was the goal, is to get the public outcry and attention and make a nuisance of yourself until somebody makes a change for something, you know? I'm just thankful that you had people that were brave and stepped up enough because yeah, people these days, I couldn't imagine like knowing society and how kids are these days of them stepping up. I don't think kids have that same passion to be able to create change like that, you know? So I don't know. Interesting question, but two good men. And there's plenty others. I think you have just a small number of civil rights activists that we ever hear about. Mm-hmm. And reading some of these other books, I hear so many other names that you never ever hear about. Like even John Lewis, I had no idea who that was, but he was right alongside with MLK, you know? Great sprints, Courtney. Have the chef out.
Probably check
out sprints to know. It was so much fun. Great conversation. Well, thank you very much, Miss Chrissy, for coming by. Lovely. Make sure y'all check out Miss Chrissy's channel, by the way. I call you like the editing guru. Really fun videos to watch. Video editing, feel like this. Yeah. Editing takes a lot of time. I don't know how, Chrissy, you do it. You got like the voices and the angles, and I'm just like, I can't do it. Really good. All right, what do we have here going on? I'm trying to think of something else I gotta say. Okay, so next Tuesday I won't be here. Next Thursday Hopefully we got Miss Adrian in the house. We'll be sprinting from Texas. That should be lovely. Maybe I can get some family in the mix. You never know. I have a video coming out tomorrow and a video coming out on Saturday. The video coming out tomorrow is called "Is BookTube Safe?" I suggest y'all watch it. It's gonna be a good time. It'll be a great video for you to comment on. Okay, let me get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see y'all later. Bye.